Hi there, welcome back. My name is Michelle, and I'm your virtual horn teacher for today. So in the last several videos, we talked about your scales being just like your ABCs. Scales function or proceed in alphabetical order. And then we attach things called key signatures to your scales. Key signatures are like crayons in a box of crayons. So you have shades of blue, you have shades of green, shades of red, orange, and that's what gives them their identity. And so we talked about your order of flats in the second video and your order of sharps. So your order of flats spells out the word bead followed by greatest common factor. And your order of sharps is the order of flats backwards. But we had a clever little saying that went like this: fat cats go down alleys eating birds. So just as a short review, we talked about how to find your key signatures for your flat scales. And so we said that F major, it has one flat, B flat. After that, every flat scale has the word flat in the name, so you know it's a flat scale. And what you do is you plot the name of the scale in the order of flats, and you go forward one more, and that will give you your last naturally occurring flat. And you take everything before it, of course. So for example, let's just plot a D flat major scale. So we'll put our little marker on D flat, and we'll go one more. So D flat major has B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat. When we're talking about our order of sharps, to find your key signature, it's a little bit different than flats. And so there are a couple of questions that I ask my students when they're trying to find their key signature for their sharp scales. So, if I were to say G major, then you ask yourself, what letter comes before G in the alphabet? You're right, the answer is the letter F. So then we plot that F, and it happens that F is our first sharp. But that F, that last letter that comes before the name of the scale in the alphabet, that's the last naturally occurring sharp as well. So, if we were to have a D major scale, what letter comes before D in the alphabet? Yes, it's C. So then we plot our C, and we know that because everything happens in order, if you have a C sharp, then you also have an F sharp. Should we do a couple more? Great. So what if I said, hey, can you play me an E major scale? Well, you know that it doesn't have the word flat in the name, and you know that it's not one of your terrific three, which is greatest common factor, crystal clear, flat, and one sharp, then you know it's got to be a sharp scale. So then you ask yourself, what letter comes before E in the alphabet? A, B, C, D. So you plot your D. That's your last naturally occurring sharp in an E major scale. But that means you have an F sharp, a C sharp, a G sharp, and a D sharp. So now let's practice building a couple of sharp scales. We'll start with a G major scale. So what letter comes before G in the alphabet? Yes, it's F. So you know you only have one sharp, and that's F sharp. So now let's go through our alphabet starting on G, because that's our scale. So then we would G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? We go through our alphabet, and then we plug in our sharp. And we said it was F sharp. So then let's stick it in there. Okay? Now you can see that spells out your G major scale. So let's go through it. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G. And that's your G major scale. Should we do another one? How about an A major scale? So, what letter comes before A in the alphabet? Remember that it all just repeats itself over and over again. So that would be G. So then you know G is your last naturally occurring sharp. So that means you have F, C, and G, because everything goes in order. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And then we plug in our sharps. Okay, so we said they're F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. So now let's spell out our A major scale. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, G sharp, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, B, A. Congratulations. I think we're ready to move on to our scale video. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. I hope it helped. Happy practicing.